Huawei WLAN product introduction. Objective: upon completion of this course, so you'll be able to describe the latest Huawei WLAN product, list the application scenario of Huawei WLAN product, and they also will describe some power supply mode for Huawei WLAN product. So we'll start from the first content, the product family. So we can able to classify them into the 5 different types. So the first one is access controller. Okay, for short we can call it as an AC. So the access controller is one of the controller can able to manage all the AP, okay, to simplify your network management. And the next one, we have the real transportation AP. Okay, the agile distributed AP, the next generation 802.11 AC indoor AP. And the last, we have the outdoor AP. The AC6005. The height of this AC is 1U. The number of the AP can able to manage is 4 to 128. The capacity is 4 gigabit per second. The number of the ESSID maximum can support up to 1000. The number of user is only 2000 per device. So for this one, they have some model that support the PoE and some model it doesn't. So when you purchase a product, you have to look carefully. Okay, so see whether this product they come with the PoE port or not. So, and some of the PoE they did mention, all the part here they have a PoE support. But when we want to using the PoE plus, so that means they only have 4 port can support the PoE plus. So the device can using the CLI, web, or maybe the eSite to manage. Okay, this product is very suitable for the small enterprise because due to the number of the AP they can able to manage. So the next one, 6605. So compared to the previous one, the difference is the number of the managed AP. This one can support up to 1024. Okay, of course this is a license based. Okay, if you want to get up to this number of the AP support, you have to purchase a license from a Huawei. Then the capacity is better than the previous, the 6005. Number of the ESSID same as the 6005, but the access user is more than the previous one. So this one can support 10,000 per device. The DHCP IP address pool, we only can create 128. And also each pool, the maximum number of 16,000 IP address. So this device is suitable from small to the medium size enterprise. The next is SU2. So this SU2 is just the line card can be installed on the chassis device. Like this is the model here, 12700, 9700, or the 7700. Okay, this is a chassis switch. So this one can able to manage up to 2048 AP. The number of the access users support up to 32,000. WLAN capacity can easily hit up to 40 gig per second. One console area 45 port. Okay, management is one USB port and 3 GE port. But so far now, this is just some of the reserve port. X1E. So this is very similar to just now, but just now the ACU, like this one, the ACU2 is one of the line card without any service port. So what I mentioned here, the service port mean those port, what you can see from here, is just one of the console port, another is for the management port, and 3 is for reserve. So they basically have no other port you can use to connect to your AP or maybe other switches. For the X1E, yes, they have all the port here available for the service port. Okay, number of the access user is a 16,000 for one. So this is depend on the model that we have. Okay, 7700 series is only 16,000. Okay, for another model, the 9000 series is 32,000. The 12,000 series is much more better. They can support 64. So this is very suitable for the large enterprise. And here, this is a naming for the AP. So they categorize into the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So the first one is very easy to understand. This is the access point. So the first number here actually is referred to the product class. Okay, the 7 means this is the indoor high density complex environment use. Okay, the model of the AP. The C category here, the 0 represent the built-in antenna. So they only have 3 different type of the device form. Okay, either 0, 1, or 3. Then number 5 here, this is product evolution. So they'll show you the product. Okay, what kind of the product right here. So the first, or maybe or 2, is the A02.11n product. When they put the number is 3, so this is the AC product. And the 5 is the upgrade A02.11 AC product. So in another word, if I put the number here is 3, so this is just a standard AC supported AP. If I put 5 number on the D here, that means this is the Wave 2 AC. Then 0. Okay, this is E. So this is linked up to the industry. So this one is actually reserved for the differentiating the technology. So it's something like some of the upgrading model. So most of them actually beginning on at the 0. So only when they have an enhanced version or the upgrade model, so they put the number right here. Like example, they put the 2. So this is the AP with the 2.5G port. This means the one port can support 2.5G. Then D. So this D is referred to the frequency band. So either a single frequency band or the dual frequency band. So right now it already can support 3 frequency band. Then the N is referred to the antenna. So what kind of antenna they currently using for this AP? And the E. So E will be some of the optional field. So you based on what kind of product that we choose. Okay, C is for the crowd. E is for the enhanced. N is the N-base T. So that means this AP, they support the 2.5 gig uplink. S is for the SMB and HD, high density. So let's look at the indoor AP family. The first one, 11AC Wave 2, indoor use AP. So this model 4050DN HD. Okay, HD actually means the high density use AP. So you can see from here, the dimension MU. Okay, multiple user, MIMO, 2 spatial stream. Can provide 400 megabit per second at 2.4 GHz frequency band. When using for the 5 GHz, it can support up to 867. We can either using the DC adapter or we can using a PoE for the power supply. So compare the E and the HD, right? Basically, they have not much difference. Okay, so this is for the expansion of the RFID and the ZP module. Okay, because this one got built in with the Bluetooth. For this model, they doesn't build in. Okay, so basically they have a same spec, but this is the enhanced model. Then right here they have a 6050 or maybe 6150. So the only difference is if I'm using the 6050, so that means this one is the built-in antenna AP. 6150 is the external dual band antenna AP. Then the 7000 series. So this 7000 series have 800 megabit per second at 2.4 GHz and 1.7 at 5 GHz. And also, because this one can support the E, you can see here they have an E, so they build in the Bluetooth also. Then the next one for this one. So this one with the similar as just now, but this one comes with the uplink 2.5G port. Okay, then we also have the 2000 series model. Okay, you can try to review all the spec from here. Of course, for more product, you can always visit to the Huawei official website. So to show you even more product, if you want to check those of the AP they want to understand. And this is the Wave 1. Wave 1 indoor use AP. Okay, they have many design here. The wall plug AP. Okay, the 4000 series they also have. AP430, E4030DN, ETN, 5030, 5130, and the last one is a 7030. Then the next one, this is the outdoor AP. So the outdoor AP here, they have three models to showing up. So the A0, we already understand. We look at the number here, the 0 means this is using the built-in antenna. They have no external antenna. Okay, only these two models is using the external antenna. So this one can support 2.4 and also the 1.3 GHz. Okay, most of them is the same. So what's the difference compared the indoor and the outdoor use AP? So we actually notice for the outdoor use AP, they all have the IP67. Okay, IP67. So that means they have actually can able to prevent the lightning strike and also the waterproof. Then the next is the Agile Distributed AP. So in another word, this AP is very similar to the control, but this AP cannot use to manage another AP. Okay, we call this is the AD. Okay, right here we have two different models. Okay, the AD. AD9430DN24. So the maximum number of the concurrent user can support up to 1024. Maximum number of the associate user 4096. They have 4 uplink combo port plus another 24 downlink PoE port. So it allows you to manage up to 24 RUs or 48 RUs. So if you want to manage for 48 RUs, okay, RUs is what? Okay, this is what we call the RU. So we can call this is the mini AP. So all of those AP, you have to connect back to the AD. Okay, to manage. To simplify for you to manage all the AP. So for this device, they can manage up to 48. But of course, you also can connect through the switch. Then the other one, this is the less concurrent user when we compare to the 943024. Okay, this is only support 512. The number of the associate user is 2048. The uplink port is 2 and 12 downlink PoE port. Of course, the number can able to support is lesser when you compare to the 24. Huawei WLAN product application. One AC with another 3 AP. So you'll notice one of the AP here is direct connected to the AC. So this is the point-to-point connection. We can also connect the AC using the bypass way. So the AC is connected to the switch and the switch will link up to another 2 AP. So first, indoor setup AP. So indoor setup AP are applicable to the small to the medium indoor coverage scenario. For example, multimedia classroom, open office area, and the meeting room. The next one, the distributed AP. Indoor distributed AP are applicable to the medium scale coverage scenario. They are subject to cover the whole or some of the important public place, such as hotel, airport, convention center. Okay, so this is some of the scenario we always use. And the next one, we have the outdoor AP. The outdoor AP are applicable to the open outdoor area with a high user density. Okay, right here they show you some example. The government agency, police station, playground, and the campus. So basically for the outdoor AP, depend on the model of course. So some of the outdoor AP can provide the very wide coverage area, and is very commonly used for those of the wireless bridging or the long distance communication. The next one is the network management system. Huawei eSite. Okay, this eSite is one of the Huawei software. They call it as a eSite. So it's one of the NMS software. Okay, it's designed for the enterprise campus network and the branch network. Uniformly manage the enterprise resource service user and implement the intelligent association. So this software is not only supported for all the Huawei device, you also can use for another vendor device. They can able to discover all the devices using the ICMP, or you can just try to using enable the SNMP on all the devices. And number 3, power supply mode for Huawei WLAN product. So PoE stands for the power over Ethernet. So this is the technology provided the power on the 10 base T, 100 base T, or the 1000 base T. Okay, refer to those of the LAN cable we always use. So we don't need to using those of the DC or the AC cable to power up our AP if we can using the PoE to power up our AP. So the purpose here can save more cable, okay, and reduce the cost. Work with the uninterrupted power supply to improve the availability of power supply. Facilitate uniform management. And here is the PoE term. We have the IEEE 802.3 AF. So this AF standard, the maximum output power is stay at the 15.4 watt. Then we also have the 80. So the 80 will be highest than the AF. So this one maximum output power is 30 watt. So the PSE, power switching equipment, PSU, power supply unit, power device, and the power interface. The graph here shows us the connection. We can using the UPS to power up our switch and also the controller. This is our AC, the access controller, to power all our device. And then with using the PoE switch, we have the power interface. So this power interface can power up our current IP phone. Okay, so this all belong to the power device, including the AP and also the IP camera. Standard PoE parameter comparison. So this is a compare between the AF and also the AT. So the AF, available power of the PD, 12.95 watt. When compared to the AT is 25.5. And then this is the maximum power of the PSE when compared with these two. The power supply management, the AF mode only can support up to 3 power level. For the 4 power level, only supported by AT. Okay, because the AT have the highest power available, so that's why they can support 4 power level. The cable, when we're using the AF, we can either using the Cat3 or Cat5. If you want to using the AT, mean the power is up to 30 watt, you only can using the Cat5 cable. So the power level can be classified into 5 different types. The default, 0. So the 0 will start from the power range 0.44 and end with 12.94. Okay, this is unclassified. This is a default. So if you want to limit the range for the PoE, so we can set the power level to the 1. So if you're doing so, then the power will be retained in between 0.44 to 3.84. So this power will be very, very low if you're setting to the level 1. Okay, second level is between 3.84 to 6.49. Level number 3, 49 till 12.95. So this is the reason why the further explain why just now the AF for the the PoE, they only can support 3 level up to this level because the AF only up to this range. Okay, and the level number 4, so this is only using for the AT PoE. So the following power supply mode are available for the AP. We have 3 different types. So the first one, we can using the PoE adapter. Okay, or we can just call this is some of the PoE device, okay, PoE switch, or maybe the controller with the PoE port. So this kind of PoE port can direct supply the power to power up all our IP device. Or maybe you can using the other way around. What if currently our controller, the access controller, we have no PoE port at all? Then do we have another option for power our AP? The answer is yes. So we can using the power adapter. For some of the AP, they will come with the DC adapter. So you can just find some of the power socket to power up your AP. If you worry about the cabling problem, so maybe the DC adapter, the cable is not long enough for you to deploy the AP. So maybe you want to mount under the ceiling. Okay, so you can try using the injector. So this injector, you can put your normal LAN cable insert to one of these adapters here. And another part is the PoE port. So to combine the power and also your data at the same time and transmit to your AP to power up your device. Okay, so this is all about the Huawei WLAN product.